Hey yo, what is up? News and updates coming to you on the 5th of December. This is going to be the holiday edition, but we're going to start off with COVID-19 news. Now, I've made two videos about this starting from like 5 months ago. I made predictions. Now, math says 2.5 million people will die because of this virus. Until it ends, it's going to claim 2.5 million people, which is probably sometime in the fourth quarter of 2021. Let's look at the charts so far. 1.5 million people have died. So we've got 1 million more to go, and you can see it's going to be very easy to reach 2.5 million people because it only took us something like 6-8 months to get to 1.5 million. So another year to touch 1 million people, even with vaccines, it's going to be very easy. So another 1 million people to die before this is over. Is it going to be you? Don't let it be you. Don't be a dick. Do the right thing. Wear a mask. Keep your distance. Stay away from your families, your loved ones during the holiday period. It's not difficult to do. You don't like them anyway. Why am I bringing this up? Let me tell you something about the facts. In America, 277,000 deaths. This is almost twice the number of deaths in India. India, my friends. India is a third world country. India still uses, in some places they still use the cow as a main mode of transportation. And in America, we are doubling in terms of death rate. That is a goddamn shame. What are you guys doing? Dude, you need to pick your game up and you gotta step up to the plate, do your part. It is a small part that you have to do to stop this from spreading, stop this from killing your grandparents. Obviously, your grandparents, they're the ones that are vulnerable. Young people, we're doing fine. We probably survive. Some of us will die, but most young people will be fine. But do this out of respect for the greatest generation, the people that fought World War II for you, the people that went to Vietnam for you. You need to think about them. Alright, let's move on to the next news because this news is actually a bit saddening for me. But next news is World of Tanks 1.11 release date. It's coming up in a couple of days actually. It's coming up in 2 days. On Asia, December the 7th. On EU, December the 8th. So in a couple of days. And what's happening now is preloading. If you have Game Center running, make sure you turn on your preloading thing so that it can preload for you, so that when the patch actually drops, you can get your update real quick. Next news. This is some of the rumors coming out from Wargaming in Cyprus, in Nicosia. This is where the Wargaming headquarters are. The passport scandal. You heard me mention about this last week. 64 golden passports issued to employees of Wargaming in Cyprus. Now, a lot of them have turned up to be fraudulent according to investigations by Cypriot authority. You need to be paying taxes, something like £300,000 over 3 years. And you need to own property £500,000 in Cyprus in order to qualify for the golden handshake or the golden passport or whatever they call it. And apparently a lot of people, went through the back channels using company connections to the government and stuff like that. So a lot of people got this passport, and their spouses, their families, they want to use Cyprus as a tax haven. They say they live they register their address in Cyprus, and then they escape some federal taxes and stuff like that. That's a normal thing to do. But why suddenly Cyprus clamping down on Wargaming company and Wargaming employees? I think it has something to do with our previous story as well. Something to do with this guy. Remember this guy, Verislav Markarov? Now, he resigned from the chairmanship of the Direct Democratic Party. Now, remember I mentioned to you, people have been, the news, they have been saying that this Direct Democratic Party is a spoiler party, political party that put out candidates in the Russian general election. They pose as Democrats and then they run against Putin. And the idea for this Direct Democratic Party was to steal away legitimate votes that are voting against Putin. People who want democracy, instead of voting for legitimate political democratic parties opposing Putin, they might be, they might be influenced to vote for some party like this party, Direct Democratic Party. And what people are saying is Putin set this all up. They make a lot of so-called political parties that are against him, but their main job is actually to steal away the actual opposition votes against Putin. So I think all the mature democracies in the world, they don't take kindly to anti-democratic moves like this, which they perceive this guy doing. And that is why I think they are like coming down hard on wargaming as a company in retaliation. That's what the investigative journalists are putting two and two together. They think this is what is happening. But anyway, that's enough of the gossip. Let's move on to the next news. This is going to be the gift tank, the PZSFL-1C. This is apparently the gift tank over Christmas. It is a tier 4 premium tank. Of course, another garage slot. Who plays tier 4s anyway? You get a little bit of shards, you get a little bit of small boxes, and whatever this is, an anti-repeater. I think you use this to shuffle your shards or whatever. Anyway, that's your Christmas gift for 2020 Christmas event. Next up on the news is, you've probably seen this before, Advent calendar. These are the tanks that are going to be available daily. So far, we've had a couple of tanks. We've had the Round Panzer, we've had the Mutant. What else did we have? We have a TS5 tank destroyer. These are the rest of the tanks. If you want to go look at it, you can. Yeah, I suppose these are the tanks anyway. But next up, let's look at the styles. The Holiday Ops styles. These are going to be the styles that you use your shards and stuff to collect. These are the Christmas camos. This is quite cool. This is like a nutcracker thing. I like it. It looks kind of cool. The colors are explosive, vibrant. I like them. I like this camo. Now the rest of the camo I don't like very much. This one looks like a spaceship kind of camo. I think a lot of people who like the dark camos, they will like this one. It looks cool for some people. I don't particularly like it. It's called the Magic Collection. The this one was called Magic Collection, I think. I don't know anyway. Whatever the names are. This is another one on the 279E. Looks like it looks like milk tea, bubble tea maybe. I don't know. Who cares? I don't like it. This one is some pandas. This is quite cool. I like this one because it's red. It's got some pandas. It's cute. I can see myself getting one of these. I can rock this. Not bad. I like that one. And those are the Christmas camos. Let's move on to the next camo. This one, I don't know what this one is. It says Holidays Operation. So this might be another reward that is not linked to the loot box. Maybe loot boxes? I don't know. But yeah, this is like close-up of the Christmas tree, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Next is the Chuck Norris. Obviously, Chuck Norris, if you didn't already know, Chuck Norris is the new spokesman, or, you know, the new guy for wargaming now after who was the last guy? Dolph Lundgren? Was it Dolph Lundgren? I'm not sure. But Chuck Norris is our new guy, and he is in the 2D camo as well. Looks pretty cool. I actually like it. You can't really see there's Chuck Norris in there until you close up. Until you get closer, you see his face here on the side of the mouse. Pretty cool. I like this camo. This camo looks cool. So there is the Chuck Norris camo. Let's move on to the next. This is the event artwork. Of course, you're gonna get decals. There's Chuck Norris for you as this is as Walker, Texas Ranger, in case you don't know. This is like a 70s TV show. You can, I think, watch it on YouTube now if you want. Kind of corny, but yeah, back in the day. Anyway, this is the changes of the Super Test tank destroyer that is in Super Test right now, K91. This is, of course, the K92 with a fixed turret. Reduce the speed, increase the mobility, I guess, increased view range. Yeah, we don't really need to know this at this point on time because this tank is not even fully textured out yet. It's not even rendered fully yet. It still looks like it's in development. So I'm not paying much attention to this until the full stats come out. So that's the news for today. Hope you enjoyed the updates. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.